Alright guys, I am back, and what I'm going to show you is absolutely adorable. But he doesn't like being on his belly. Check him out! He's the newest Farrago. You are so such a sweetheart. He's Sassy McFrassers. Y'all, his name is Sully. Or, for right now, his nickname is COVID. Haha, just kidding. I just thought that was funny. Alright, of course I did, right? Okay, now that he's been on the board, though. And just fair warning, he has been playing with my cords quite a bit, as kittens do. So, yeah, I thought you guys would get a kick out of that, since you like watching our babies. Or at least some of you do. I mean, I've never heard a negative thing about watching or seeing babies on my channel, so we'll just assume that you guys like them. So, this one is going to be a long video. So, grab your coffee, sit down, or do dishes and just listen to me, or whatever. Whatever you do while we're crafting together. So this will be probably the last video before the flip through. So what you need is 4 envelopes that open. Ha, see what I did there? Sorry. It's already been a day. So, I guess I should show you what we're making, right? Yeah, that would probably be helpful. Alright, so, what we're making is this little insert for a journal. So, it will basically sit in, let's see, it's my half paper here. So, it'll sit in a journal like this, okay, or like this. Oh, sorry, I got confused. It'll sit there and it'll get sewed into the spine, like so. And so when the journal is closed, you'll see this, and then it can be flipped open like this, and then flipped open like that. And there is little journaling cards. There's some like collage cards up here, or book page pocket. There's a little flippy note here. And if you will notice, those are the gorgeous papers from Laura that have those like shimmer in there. And I know the camera won't pick it up, but it's got this really pretty shimmer in there. So yeah, that is what we are making today. It's pretty simple, but it is a little time consuming, or at least it is for me. So we're going to lay these out like end to end, and it's that time of day. We've got a storm rolling in, so my lighting is not what I had hoped it would be today. Yeah, I'm ready for spring. I'm done. Stick a fork in me, I am done with winter. Oh, he's such a silly boy. He does cry a lot. Yeah, I haven't quite figured out what makes him stop crying, and he is a hisser and a spitter, which the other cats are not digging, because our cats are typically will accept anything and anybody, except for one, Faith. She's not crazy about like dogs, but she'll at least she's at least good with the puppy. But yeah, he is not adjusting well with the other cats. So, I mean, there's that. But yeah, I mean, it'll happen. Nobody's getting rehomed. They'll eventually get along, or they won't, and they'll just stay in their separate areas, and yeah. Okay, so I'm just gluing like flap to end here. Trying to get it as straight as possible, and then this end piece, we don't, wait, let's see, what am I doing with the end pieces? The end pieces don't, this end piece doesn't matter. I will, however, not glue all the way. I'll just glue it shut. Okay, now what we need is you'll need your little cutter. And we're gonna chop off these ends. Do we need to chop off the ends? Yes, we do, because it doesn't fit right without it. Sorry. And then we're gonna glue those shut. Hey, Gracie, will you come get him, please? Can you come get him? Because I'm recording here and he's being kind of a stinker.
Where is he?
He's over on the other side.
Oh, he's just sitting on the stool.
He wasn't.
Come here, handsome. Come here, handsome. Come on, let's go play in Gracie's room. Come on.
Yeah, so we'll get rid of him. Like, not really get rid of him, but, you know, get rid of him. Okay, then we're going to glue this down. Glue it shut again. I think it might be his nap time, Grace. Yeah, you can put him in my bathroom, though, if need be. Our bathroom is where we keep their food in a litter box, so yeah. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing we did before. We're gonna get us some ink. We're gonna go around the edges. And it doesn't have to be too dark, just get it on there. I am gonna say though, I really actually kind of enjoy inking this way. It's a lot quicker. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? All right, hold the phone because this is actually important. Okay, so on the two inside ones, we are gonna go up like this. And I just use a letter opener, and I'm just going to open up the top of it. I knew I was gonna forget to do that. Forgot where I was in the inking. And flip it over, do the other side. So we are having a pretty interesting day. Not interesting bad, just the kids did a lot of the house cleaning already this morning, so yay. Thank you, kids. So that I could get these videos filmed to get these journals finished up. But I still have to clean like the floors. And we're doing laundry right now. So yeah, interesting times. And Polly comes home tonight, so yeah, we're looking forward to that. He hasn't even met the kitten yet, so yeah. Technically, it's for him. So, Okay, so important. This is the top, okay? Everything we just cut open is the top. Okay, so we're gonna make this. And it's pretty cute and simple. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue it here really quick so that I remember what is up and what is down. And I think I'm just gonna build across, if you guys will indulge me in that. Okay, let's see, this one goes with this one. Sorry, I laid them all out, like specifically, like how they go. So, and I already did the inking and everything like that since this is such a long project. And the, oh shoot. Oh yeah, right? Yeah, I'll be okay doing that. And then I'm gonna put the glue here. I'm kind of overkill, I think, on glue right now. No, all right, it's a good, no, right, that is right, okay. I'm all right, whew. Well, I guess we'll figure it out in a little bit if I'm not, right? Okay, the next piece is this one. No, I did it wrong. No, I didn't. Okay. Oh. Well, that turned out that that's okay. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing a video. It appears I cannot be trusted. We'll have to make sure in a minute that I didn't just seal that shut. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. All right, now onto this part here. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring over my little half sheets of stick stuff in. Okay. I'm gonna get it kind of where I want it. I'm gonna take my pokey tool. I'm gonna kind of go somewhere in the middle there. I'm gonna get this hole there. And about a hole there. I'm going to get my little bin of things that have fallen out. Grab a brad. Yeah, this whole thing like tumbled today. It's been kind of interesting. A very interesting day. Got this one. Yeah, so finding anything now is kind of a chore. Okay. Okay. And I usually try to give you some sort of measurements, but I'm not going to this time because your envelopes are going to vary from what mine are. So I can tell you these envelopes came out of a card kit from Hobby Lobby. and they are roughly like the 5x8, or it's not 5x8. Well, they're like 4 1/4 by like 5 3/4. Okay. Now this one just gets glued all the way down. Okay. Okay. All right, so then we're going to close this up for a second, and we're going to move on to this piece here. Oh, but I'm missing a piece. Oh, that's because it fell. Okay. Okay. Woo! And I almost fell out of my chair. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was funny. Like, it wouldn't have been funny if I, like, really fell, because, you know, there'd be a big crash and... Okay. So these are just the offshoots of some paper that I used in one of the journals. And I just folded them in half, and then I'm going to take and staple each end like that. And then I've already cut the end off of this one, but there's really no point of doing that one. So then what I do is I'm just going to kind of measure this way, and I actually saw this on Tuesday Moriarty's channel. She did this like it's for one of the Facebook groups. It's this challenge. Okay, so you saw how I just marked that up there. She does it much better, much more technical than I am doing it. Okay, so I have my first crease, and then I'm going to kind of bend it back a little on itself. Go up just a little. See, there's like about, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch maybe there. And I'm going to make another crease to kind of round it out. And I actually plan to do a video, like a video response to that. Okay, once we have that, I'm going to take my chopper. I'm going to go in here, kind of decide my length. I'm going to say about like that. Okay, then I'm going to grab my inker, and I am going to do this off camera a little bit, guys, because my inker is getting very crummy. But I don't plan to use, I haven't changed it yet because I don't plan to use the walnut stain in the upcoming project. So I don't really want to replace it right this second. So I'll just keep the crumbs on the floor or on my lap. Okay, so I just inked the top and around there, and then I'm going to just take what's left of the pink on here. I'm going to give it a little pink highlights in there. Okay. And we're going to put this in, but this top flap is the only place I'm going to put glue, okay? And there's a reason for that, and I'll tell you in just a minute what that is. I'm going to go right up to that line, and then I'm going to kind of center it a little bit and bring that down like so. And see how it's not together? We want that, because when we slip it into the pocket, it'll slip just fine in and out. So then we're going to use this as a little word on the top of it. There we go. That little piece is that little piece is finished. And see, then it slips right down in there. Okay. All right, so let's get working on this back side. Okay, so this right here is, this one goes here. You know, let's work on half of it at a time, like this half, like right here. Okay, so this one just gets glued on like regular. Okay, this one gets glued on in this direction and down just a little bit from the edge, okay? And it only gets glued on 3 sides. Like so. Okay, now let's go to this side here, and this one goes in this direction. Sorry guys, I just got really quiet. I guess I was focusing. Wool gathering, I think. Okay. All right, so we have these 2 done. Now let's work on the ephemera pieces that go in these 2. I think I forgot a piece. Got a section of pink. Yeah, there's that. Okay. All right, so, sorry, I gotta remember exactly where we are in the creation here. I'm sorry guys, I gotta take a drink really quick. And it appears I am out of a drink, so I might have to pause and go take care of that. Okay, so then what I'm doing is these. See, this one has to go. Let's see if I'm gonna work. Okay, so this one can go here. And this one will go here. Okay. So now what I'm doing is just kind of folding these down. These are just a piece of like the ticket type pieces in the kit. And those around the edges there a little bit. Of course, my glue's clogged. Could it be any other way during a DD video? Nope. Okay. Okay, so then that slips in like so. That. This one has to go in this way. So it has to go flap forward. Almost here Tuesday now. Cap your glue. Cap your glue. And she would be right, because it's already not coming out again. I need to soak my tip again. I've been like literally at it for like the last 18 hours. I know that sounds ridiculous, but yeah, I've done a lot in this journal I haven't done before, and so it's taken me a while to kind of figure out the different things. And I was making enough for 3 journals, but I kind of quit with the 3rd one, mostly because I can't figure out, I wanted to do a different cover piece, and I'm just not figuring it out very easy. So okay, bada boom, bada bing. All right, are we done with? I don't think we're done with the ink, but now we are to, let's find our big pieces here. And you know what, surprisingly, I actually don't have that much ephemera left. I'm actually kind of shocked. Like it seems to be going pretty fast. So I'm finding all the big square pieces. That one's the biggest. I do need the ink again. Okay. It over. Yeah, I'm gonna ink this off camera. Sorry guys. I just don't want the crumbs in there. Okay, and I think we will stop at the pockets, like getting those lined out. Because it'll take me a long time to ink. So now we need the circles. And I don't actually have too many. Oh, these are big circles, but I guess if they look different, or, I could do these. Yeah, let's do those. What I was saying is if I at least get the pockets done. I mean, you've already seen like the end of it. It's going to take me a while to finish it up with the inking, and that's probably not something you guys want to hang around for. So we'll just put those on there, and then I'll show you, for those of you that are new to Juck Journaling, how you can use those for tucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to put my glue from here to here pretty much, okay? And that creates a little tuck. So then you can stick something like that in there, okay? Same with this side. I'm going to go from here to here, okay? And it's really important when you're doing these, don't put stuff in the pocket before it's dry. I can't tell you how many times I've stretched out a pocket or a tuck because the glue wasn't quite dry yet. Okay. Well, I guess I should let you guys in on a little secret while we're decorating here. I don't like birds. Like, I love looking at them. I think they're beautiful. But I don't like birds. Birds don't like me, I should say, too. And I'm not even kidding. I could tell you all about being attacked by a bird. I am always getting attacked by birds. Chickens, it doesn't matter. I know. Sounds ridiculous, right? Because it is really ridiculous, really. And for this one, I've just chopped off and cut down the banner portion. Because they were too long. And then it looked, I keep inking it over my project, which is not good. Anyways, yeah, I am not a fan of birds, and nor are they of mine. Like, I love how beautiful they are, but I'm not a fan of being attacked. I got spurred by a rooster one time, and my doctor, because I had to go in, because it was deep, and I still, like, and they were, like, puncture marks, but it never actually, like, punctured the skin. It was kind of weird. But anyways, I had to go in because I needed a tetanus shot after that and antibiotics. Yeah, no joke. Meanwhile, the doctor and the nurses were laughing their keisters off and could not believe that I had gotten spurred by a rooster. I'm like, I can't have been the only person in the world that has been spurred by a rooster. Yeah, so anyways. Feel free to laugh. I mean, it's kind of funny now, but... And then my nephew had this, I don't even know what she was. She was this really pretty parrot bird type thing, but she was small. Like, smaller than, like, a parrot. And, yeah, I had to take care of her while they were out of town. And the thing literally would peck the heck out of my hand. She did not like me. And then, like, you know, they have, like, the places where you can go... Well, I guess, you know, maybe I will start decorating since I'm telling you the story, so we don't have to leave it for another time. So those, like, avian places, like in zoos, I can't go in them because the birds, like the ones that, like, come down and, like, the birds will sit on your shoulders or whatever. Yeah, no. No, just no. If they come near me, it's usually to like peck the top of my head or, yeah, I have bad bird mojo, I guess. I mean, it is kind of funny. I mean, kind of funny in a weird way, but. All right, I'm just going to pull some of these bigger cards. And we're just gonna, I am gonna ink while we're talking. Oh, that was stupid. Did you see that? I just totally dumped it on the cover. Oh. Yeah, so, yeah, needless to say, birds do not like me. If they're flying in the sky, inevitably they will, like, let loose their bowels on me. I've been pooped on more than once. It's kind of gross, but that's the truth of the matter. Oh, I think these might be a little bit too big for that pocket. No worries. We'll find another one. So yeah, like I said, they're pretty to look at. And they're pretty to work with like in a journal here, but they're not so great in reality for me. I think that pocket's just tight in general. That one is too. Yeah, so anybody else have those weird bird stories? I don't have necessarily a phobia, but I mean, I definitely prefer not to be around live birds. In fact, I mean, this is the first anything bird you guys are seeing me do on my YouTube channel. Like, this is literally my first bird project ever. Like I said, I think they're pretty to look at, but yeah, and I'm sure you're hearing all the motorcycles because, you know, those stay-at-home orders are really being followed. You know, I guess what I just want to say is, like, to these people, like, because our area, literally nobody's staying home now. It's like the weekend hit and they, like, lost their minds or something. Like, it was like the straw that broke the camel's back. And nothing in our area has been lifted. So, I mean, we're still locked down like everybody else. But I'm not even kidding you. Like, we have a little store right down the road. Like a little, it used to be an old jail back in the day. It was like a fort for the military. So, and it's still standing. It's a really cool place. But you would not believe the bicyclists and the motorcyclists today. And the cars. There's like, I'm like, are you guys out of your minds? The store's not even open. It's crazy. People are nuts, I tell ya. Nuts. Well, enough griping about that, I guess. Oh, here comes Gracie. Where's your kitten? Yeah, is he sleeping yet?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, good. The baby's taking a nap.
Do you want this stuff back up here?
Yeah.
I don't know what we're doing with this.
Just throw it away. Alright, so there we go for that. And then what I did is I put the journaling cards in, but they're a little bit too wide, like the ones that I made the other day. Oh, and you have to excuse the noise over there. Gracie's putting away my paints. Good girl. What I'm doing now is just trying to get it close without cutting off my stitching. And we may end up having to work with that pocket up there. The ones at the top. I don't know, we'll be able to tell soon. work. Oh, that's the one I already did. Not the one I'm working on. Okay, one side. Oh, that one might still be a little tight. Oh, it works though. It works. Okay, and then what I did for the other side is I took the tag kits, the kit tags here. I think I was starting to see it earlier. I'm actually kind of impressed. I've used a lot, because Tina's kits come with a lot of ephemera, like a lot. And I've used just about every one of, like every piece of it per se. Like I definitely have found a home for a lot of it. And then when I go through and I'm loading stuff into the pockets and whatnot, like the other pockets, I will, I think I'm going to need some big tags so I can use a lot of the little ephemera to decorate it with. Okay, then I just took the pink, kind of what was left on my brush, just kind of filled it in a little. I thought I had that one done, but I don't. I just filled those in. And then I just slipped them in the opposite way, so there's a little bit of color there. Bada boom, bada bing. All right, there we go, complete. All right, so yeah, the next video you see will be the flip throughs of the two. So we will talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.